All right. YouTube is live. Twitch is live. We are live. Let's see. How's it looking? Yep. It's there. It is there. Oh, what is going on with that? That's so strange. The UI changed on the YouTube app, but the like is still in the same place. So what's going on, everyone? What is going on, everyone? There's no need to waste any time. We let me see. So where's that sitting at? So that's sitting at like -30, and then when I go to here, maybe the music is a little bit too loud. Just a little bit. And then maybe we bring up the game card. Yeah, that seems like a good spot, I hope. We'll find out. So let me just make sure that I believe we have all 30 of our Alolan Marowaks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Call it 5, 6. Yep. That would be, that right there would be 30. So let's waste no more time and get trading. Turbo controller go. Now we just hang out, we chill, we wait for the Alolan Marowak to shine. And I guess we can kind of watch for it, but even if we don't, I want to talk about the Switch too. That's what I really want to talk about. What is going on? Marco Dean Jones. What up, Jennifer? How's it going? What is up, Jason? Welcome on in, guys. Welcome on in. What is up, Tanner? What is up, Sparky? Hope everyone is doing fantastic tonight. We are shiny hunting for a shiny Alolan Marowak. I've got 30 regular Marowaks. Oh, I gotta start the game timer. Yeah, we're trading 30 at a time, hoping for some shining. Did you guys all watch the Switch 2 news? Oh, Sparky, that's awesome. That is awesome. What's my best Pokemon I've ever had in life? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've been playing since Red came out, like literally release week of when Gen 1 came out. I've had a lot of overpowered Pokemon. I mean, I would say it would have been probably some mythical. Thank you, Sparky, for the sub. I mean, my Victini that I got from the ticket in Black and White, that thing was pretty busted strong. My Mew that I got gifted at the start of BDSP was pretty broken. Yeah, man, I don't know. Like I said, I've had a lot of really broken Pokemon. Now, all right, now also, if we're including ROM hacks, like when I played Radical Red, our Mewtwo in that game was absolutely insane because it had the ability. It's not even a real ability. It's just a game, an ability exclusive to that game where it was called Fatal Precision. All moves became 100% accurate, even if they weren't 100% accurate. So we were able to just absolutely. Amy, what's going on? Yeah, I figured this might be a little bit too late for you, Amy, but Yeah, and I know you generally have date nights on Friday, so probably won't see you on Friday, but yeah. I mean, so Sparky, I mean, you'll notice next to Amy's name, she's got a little Snivy there, and that's because Snivy is arguably my favorite Pokemon. I have a big old shiny Superior tattoo right here on my arm. All of our members on the channel are called Snivy Squad members. What up, Joseph? Me as well. I do as well. So Snivy is definitely number one starter and all around just favorite Pokemon. Appreciate the like, Jennifer. Appreciate the like. But honestly, shiny Pokemon, shiny Alolan Marowak. I was just saying this in our Discord. Thank you. I do love this tattoo. This was my pandemic tattoo. You know, shops were closed for most of the pandemic. There was a short window where I actually got a tattoo the day before lockdown because it was Friday the 13th, and I try and get tattoos on Friday the 13th. And then we went into lockdown, months and months and months, no tattoos. And then there was a window where shops were allowed to open. And I hit up my artist, and I was like, yo, dude, can we do this? Get it in before we have to shut back down. And yeah. So this was my sole pandemic tattoo. Totally worth it. But yeah, I forget what I was saying before that. Completely forget what I was saying before that. But, oh, no, Alolan Marowak. We were just talking in the Discord, which, by the way, if you want to join our Discord, you can always just _Discord in the chat, and I will post the link for you there. Sometimes way too many times. Mudkip, solid starter, great shiny. Mudkip's a great shiny. Yeah, Marowak, like if you look at the shiny down in the layout, like next to chat, and then you look at this non-shiny that just popped out, the only real difference is the flames get a little bit brighter, and that dark brownish purple becomes a like vibrant purple. And it's such a minimal shiny change, but it makes all the difference in the world. So when people are like, oh, minimal shinies suck, like I point to Alolan Marowak, which is one of my favorite shinies. It's just fantastic. Still not shiny. Wicked, what's going on? How's oh, Wicked, if you didn't see the craziness that was us getting shiny Dratini, my dude, you've got to go see the short. Well, either I posted a link to the short in Discord a little while ago. I'm probably on Monday. It was the most insane thing ever. This homie named Tristan comes into chat 30 minutes into stream, maybe 45 minutes in stream, and goes, I predict, we were currently on like 280 some encounters, 270 some encounters. This dude Tristan comes in and says, I predict you're gonna get it on the 713th encounter. No joke, 713th encounter, first Pokemon to spawn, shiny Dratini. I lost my freaking mind. Joseph, my favorite Pokemon is the Snivy line. Yeah. Tristan just predicted the most. Someone asked me in the comments, like, what are the actual odds of predicting that? And I was like, it's got to be absolutely astronomical, because you have to take the shiny odds and pair that against just the odds of me running back and forth with only getting, you know. You also have to factor in if I'm going to catch everyone, if I'm going to have to run from one, which then changes whether the boosted shiny odds apply to the next one. It's just absolutely insane. This hunt, I wouldn't say easier, because we have no boosted odds. It's full base odds, but at least with this one, we just get to kind of sit here and trade away 30, see if any of them are shiny. Even if I don't catch them, you know, while they're in the animation, even though I'm trying to pay attention. Can you imagine if we already got it? That would be crazy. And then, when we don't get it, we just go ahead and soft reset the game and start it back up. Oh, yeah, Marco Dean, it was I literally lost my mind. The short is worth watching that I edited down if you haven't seen it, guys. Maybe I can even link that in chat. Let me see if I can get a link. Videos, not shiny. Content, shorts, get shareable link. Here's the link to that reaction. It was insane. Sparky, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. The only thing that kind of bums me about this hunt is the fact that we will not be original trainer, but I already do have a shiny Alolan Marowak that I am OT for. You as well, Sparky. All good, Markadine. Come on back when you're done watching it. I also guess I need to get a general feel for how long trading 30 of these bad boys takes. My watch is dead. Put it on charge. And then it's very important that we always double check to make sure we did not get shiny. Because boy, especially for this one, I'm not saying I would miss it, but there's a chance I would miss it. Trading away some Marowaks. Alolan Marowak is such a cool Pokemon. What up? How's it going, friend? How is it going, friend? No need to apologize. I was supposed to be here Monday and Tuesday, and life had different plans, and so here we are on Wednesday, the third day of the first day I'm streaming out of the 3 days I said I was going to stream. We're entering that month where my stream schedule is going to be all kinds of wacky. It's going to be on the whole, way more streams, but it's going to be a wacky month. Take care of Marowak. Tomorrow I'm definitely off. 100% off tomorrow. I have a work thing that I have to go do that is going to take me until 10:30 p.m. at night. Friday though, yeah, I am very likely going to stream on Friday. Mateos, I'm going to remove your comment. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and not a shiny. Thanks, Ren. I'm actually really excited for it. It is a very fun work thing that I'm doing, so I'm not bummed about it at all. But yeah, obviously always bummed when I can't be hanging with all y'all. So yeah, Switch 2, guys. Switch 2. Don't know who was watching the thing. We have even more information now than we did from watching the Switch 2 Direct this morning. Switch 2, $450. Not, honestly, for all that it has, still cheaper than a PS5. Not that bad. Like $50 cheaper. Some could even say 10% cheaper than a PS5. So yeah, I mean, I'm hoping to pre-order that bad boy. the fact that we're going to get Gale of Darkness and Coliseum. I played Coliseum when it came out, but like Gale of Darkness lined up in this time frame where like I just didn't have time for video games. Like I think that was like right as I was graduating high school. And yeah, I just never got to it on the GameCube. And it was also a GameCube game, so you know, like it wasn't mainline. I'm so excited to play Gale of Darkness. I know it's not going to necessarily be at launch that's released, but Wind Waker's going to be at release. I can't wait to finally replay that and not get soft locked this time as I did as a younger person. I actually also always forget that Wind Waker was a GameCube game. For some reason, if you were to ask me blank, I probably would have said Wind Waker was a Wii game. But I also don't remember what the Wii Zelda games were. And Soul Calibur, oh man, that brought back memories. I could have never told you I played that game, but as soon as I saw it, I remembered I constantly played that game. That was a game I would go rent from Best Buy every week. It was a thing you used to do. Do. What do we got? Like 2 more? Yeah, I mean, like if you think about the fact that it has a 1080p 120 frame per second handheld screen, which is LCD. I think it's an LCD screen with HDR for higher definition. The fact that the dock has a built-in fan is massive. All right, here's our last one of this. And yeah, it's a way stronger console. Like the fact that you can't even use normal micro SD cards is like a sign of just how improved it is. And yeah, I mean, if you think about the fact that like Switch, the normal Switch was like $350, I think. All right, so now we go double check all these. But yeah, if you consider like what the normal Switch was, that was 8 years ago. So, you know, 8 years to get 100. Yeah, I mean, now what is expensive that we do know is the fact that like Mario Kart is a $90 game. Games are going up to $80 and $90, and that's just the reality of, you know, inflation. And if people don't like it, they just shouldn't buy games, because that's going to be the only way that Nintendo listens. This is kind of annoying sound-wise. Yeah, I'm gonna mute Elgato for 2 seconds. But it also is, all right. So like, also things that we've learned outside of the Direct. It does look like those things where like if you already own Breath of the Wild and you want to upgrade, you can buy the upgrade pass instead of having to buy the whole game. Well, further information online has said, sorry, I gotta do this weird process for this to work every time. Yeah, I mean, also, friend, I mean, the reality is like, what can we do? You know, like, the only thing we can do if we're mad about the prices is just not buy the games or the system. For me, like, I don't spend my money on pretty much anything. What up, Red? How's it going? So, you know, when I do have a thing like a Switch come out, like, you know, gonna get a Switch for me probably on release, and then 2 or 3 months later gonna get a Switch for my wife so we can play together, especially like she's out of the country for the next 3 months. So the fact that we're going to be able to like get the cameras and actually see each other while we play with play games with each other is like so cool, so incredibly cool. And sometimes there's just a price for that. But like I said, I don't really spend my money on anything other than what you see behind me, and a lot of like even all these Pokeballs, the Master Replica or whatever, the $100 Wand Company ones, those have all been gifts. Oh yeah, Red. It didn't just get a trailer. It got a 1-hour Nintendo Direct earlier today. 1-hour deep dive, and then even after that 1-hour deep dive, the internet revealed probably another 30-40 minutes worth of stuff they could have talked about. And I'm so excited that there is going to be a Switch 2 version of Legends ZA, so that it can run at 1080p at 120 frames per second. So excited that there will be a high frame rate version of Legends ZA. I mean, so many things look good. Virtual Console GameCube, that's like... Look, I was an N64 kid. N64 was my first non-handheld console that I owned. My cousins had Super Nintendo and I would play them all the time, but I guess just it never worked out, where I never asked for one or my parents never got me one. I just don't think I asked for them. I didn't think it was even in our budget. But the N64, we got that at release and I lost my mind. But GameCube is where like I became a gamer. You know, N64 I was learning my ways. I was good. I played some games. I played a lot of games. Played Pokemon Stadium nonstop. But when GameCube came out, like, that's when I got in deep. So, yeah. No, I mean, quite frankly, freaking thrilled about... the only thing that was kind of weird on the Switch 2 Direct today, honestly, was the fact that that stupid, like, learn how to play the Switch 2 game, which was, like, walking around on the Switch 2 console, the fact that that's not a pack-in title, like, weird. Like, who's gonna pay for that game? And nothing wrong if you do, like, go for it. I just don't understand if they think there's gonna be a big market for that game. So yeah, friend, I'm super excited about, more so than Breath of the Wild, I'm more excited about Tears of the Kingdom because I still have not played it. I bought it on release day. I bought Tears of the Kingdom. I've had it on literally my OLED, my non-OLED. I bought it because I was so excited. And was that wasn't shiny. But I still have not gotten around to Tears of the Kingdom playing it, even though I've owned it. So the fact that my Nintendo expansion pass, whatever membership, is going to automatically for free get me that Nintendo Switch 2 version upgrade, I think we're gonna have to stream that. And that's probably gonna be a Twitch only stream because I don't know if it does Tears of the Kingdom justice for me to be streaming that vertically. And you guys can tell me, but I think that probably will have to be, no, maybe it can be YouTube vertical as well, but I do feel like that might be technically better for just Twitch. Or maybe I would just do it like way stretched out. I don't know. But point being, make sure you follow me on, or make sure you're part of the Discord and part of the Stream Squad. Get your role on that, because that's where you'll always know whether I'm going live on Twitch, going live on YouTube, or going live on both. Another trailer. Also, the Nintendo of America, the trailer that they were live streaming, the audio was so out of sync with the video, it was embarrassing. Had to switch over to the UK one, which was kind of a bummer because they don't have the voiceover for the Japanese, they just have subtitles. And, you know, dyslexia, a little hard to deal with, but we got through it. What up, Albert? Hello again to you as well. Hello to you again as well. And thank you guys. This is way later than I normally stream, so thank you guys for coming in and doing a little bit of a late stream with me. Oh shoot, you know what? When did I start this batch? I need to figure that out. Alright, we're close. So started this one at, let's call it 23:45. 23:45. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy to remember. All right, so we'll see how long it takes for us to get through. Did I just miss a shiny? I don't think so, but you know. To the instant replay we go. And don't miss this one while I'm at it. That's not shiny. That definitely not shiny. What's going on with my computer? Alright, well, I don't know what just happened there. What up, Evan? How's it going? How is it going? Okay, there we go. It just closed out. I'll take that. Is there a chance that I have missed a shiny already? Definitely. Alolan Marowak is so cool. So freaking cool. One of the coolest. I mean, am I about to say this correctly? It has to be true. My favorite regional variant. Period. It's just so sick. Especially the shiny. The non-shiny is very cool, but the shiny is perfection. I mean, I don't know if anyone's noticed this yet, but even though they were already kind of some of my favorite colors, the M64 logo is based on the colors of Shiny Marowak. Like I said, they were my favorite colors before Shiny Marowak came along, Alolan Marowak, but like, if Snivy was not our mascot, Alolan Marowak would be next in line. Specifically shiny. Which is part of why I chose this hunt, because it just... We can call it our secondary mascot. Yeah, I mean, look, if... I'm not saying it's impossible either. You know, obviously, like, people have had many different mascots. A-Drive has had a different bug for every generation, I think. Not really. It was Butterfree, it was Mothim, it was, Vikavolt. But, you know, I think we could... I don't think there's anything wrong if we had Snivy up, you know, on our shoulder, and then an Alolan Marowak chilling too. Did I already finish my water? Frick, I might have to go get more water in a minute. But we're gonna finish going through this batch of 30 just because I want to know how long it takes. So I mean, it's almost been 10 minutes. Thanks. I mean, Snivy is my home. Like I said, you know, Shiny Superior tattooed right there. Tattooed right there on my arm. It's hard to deny the Pokemon that is literally on your arm. And do I have an Alakazam tattoo as well? Yes. It's not shiny. But that's in a place that very few people see. Whereas Shiny Superior is just always here staring at people on stream. Thank you, Evan. Thank you. You know, it's always like peeking out over the little bar. Hey, what's going on? You guys see me now? Yeah, I mean, friend, A-Drive's also kind of, A-Drive just doesn't really do that much Pokemon content anymore. So you probably haven't even really been missing that much because he started his own game called Alestrals, a card game. What up, Drewby? How's it going? Yeah, A-Drive started this game around the time that Scarlet and Violet came out was when the Kickstarter happened, and it's actually doing like really good. This actually, right here, this little dinosaur, that's Zaptor. That's from Alestrals. That is a A-Drive plush from his game Alestrals. I'm sorry, Drewby. I am sorry to hear that. But yeah, the Alestrals cards are just, like, I'm not a huge card guy. Oh, speaking of which, did I forget to open my TCG Pocket Packs today? I bet I did. Ooh, I'm throwing. Thank you, Evan. Always great having you here. Oh, Drewby. Like, at your house? Or at school? Oh, frick. Oh, at school. Bummer. But, you know, always better safe than sorry with fire drills, you know? Did I just get a second immersive? Oh, no, I got the Pikachu, the new Pikachu EX. I actually needed that one, so pretty cool. What up, Triple? Oh, that's nice of you, Triple. Oh, and I finally got a second Florigato. Weirdly, Florigatos were... I got the full art Meowscarada, like, immediately. Drewby, how long do they give you guys for lunch these days? 30 minutes? I think 30 minutes is what I had back in the day. Oh, 45. That seems like a while. Oof, Dash, that's rough. That is rough. I don't think it is Shiny locked, but seriously, best of luck to you on that. Oh man, all right, so it's maybe only going to be like 15 minutes to get through all 30 of these. Oh wow, Drewby, that's a long time. An hour to eat lunch? I used to skip lunch all the time and go take a nap. Oh, see, Triple, we aren't, I mean, it's been what? 18 years since I graduated high school. I have been out of high school as long as I was alive when 18 years ago, I was 18 and I graduated high school. Now it's 18 years later. How crazy is that? Yeah, we weren't even allowed to leave the school to go to a Burger King or Sam's Club or anywhere. We had to stay on school campus unless we had a job. Like, I had co-op my senior year, so I would every now and then, I just didn't have a final period, so I could leave at lunch to go to work. But, yeah, we were never allowed to go even to 7-Eleven. Nothing. We had to stay on campus. Drewby, what if I told you we didn't have phones when I went to high school? I had when I had to oh wait, hon, is this gonna this is almost going to time out to be exactly 15 minutes. I don't got any. Oh, I got one. All right, so it's just over 15 minutes. I mean, I had a flip phone by the end of freshman year, but like it wasn't, no one else had phones either, so like we didn't use them. 1 in 4,000, it's full odds. So 4,000, whatever, 96. Let me look it up for you. Let's go. Eevee. Oh. Yeah. I don't got any Pokemon. Alright, so let's go on shiny odds. So the 4,096. Oh no, Blackberries came out. Blackberries didn't exist yet when I was a freshman. I mean, I'm sure they existed, but you had to be a businessman. No, actually, I think Palm Pilot was all that existed even my freshman year. Blackberries came out like my senior year, I think. All right, hon, to age myself. My senior year is when the Razr flip phone came out. So that kind of flip phone didn't even exist until my senior year. It was like truly just like a, you know, like very cheap. So yeah, yep, iPods came out around that time. All right, we double check if any of these are shiny. I'm gonna turn off the Elgato sound. Not shiny, 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 not shiny. I need to double check where the shiny symbol would be. I think it's by the name. All right, let's go look at our Dratini real quick to make sure we know where the shiny symbol is. Yep. Bring in a binder of CDs. I definitely had a binder of CDs in my backpack, and that was most of the weight. All right, so the shiny symbol is actually there to the left of the name. It does seem. Let's double check our other one just to make sure that that's what I'm seeing. Whoa, 405. That is a ways away, but you know what? I would definitely take it. All right. See, I gotta pay attention to the star next to the name when we get there. So that was our next batch. Close it out, boot it back up. And let's get this up to 90. Dash, what year was that? I graduated in 2007. It had to have been after. Had to have been after. Because 2008 was the... so I guess if it happened in his last year or year and a half, I would have been graduated. But when did a reporter throw his shoe at Bush? No, all right, before. I graduated before that happened. I graduated a year and a half before that happened. That happened at the very, very end of his presidency. That's true. Drewby was the first psychic. Drewby was the first psychic. Oh, we can turn game audio back on. Back in my day, yeah, no, I mean, look, I know that I'm in my, technically I think I'm officially either 1 year away from or officially in my late 30s, so I realize I am an old man now. Dash, I started playing Pokemon original release week of Gen 1. Original release week. So, October 1998? September 1998? I mean, Drewby, I've lived through almost every natural disaster other than tsunami, and tsunami remains the one I fear the most. Like, yeah, I hate hurricanes. They're bad, but like a tsunami scares me the most. Like, I've been through some pretty huge earthquakes too. Which of course earthquakes can lead to tsunamis, so Dash, it is more than 3 years ago. That is very astute of you. Margallo, Joshua, thank you for the sub to the channel. Yeah, I definitely had a lot of tornadoes growing up. And like we did tornado drills all the time at school. Friend, I mean, look, I'm only partially memeing. Like I realize 36 is not that old. And I'm not sad about my age at all. I was more memeing than anything else. I forgot to go get more water. Well, so this is definitely a quicker hunt than, even though, like, that's, I guess, the flip side is we're doing base odds, but this is definitely faster than Dratini. If it's every 15 minutes, it's almost twice as fast. Oh, man. Triple, like, all right, so you're triple, you'll understand because of our age range. There was nothing better than Gen 1 and Gen 2 and even Gen 3 era Pokemon on the playground. The talks of, did you find this? Because we didn't have the internet. We had game FAQs, maybe. I did catch 30 Marowaks, yes. Well, no, I caught 31 Cubones and evolved them up. Oh, Drewby, congrats. That's awesome. You didn't, I don't remember you telling me that, but congrats. I mean, in Triple, even if you did have internet, it was dial-up and worth doo-doo. It took forever to load, you know, even, you know, at the library. If you had the computer for 20 minutes, you're lucky to load one game FAQ page, which was purely a text page because it was dial-up. Painful. Also, it might sound like I'm complaining about this. I freaking love the era that I grew up in. Like, I would not trade in when I grew up in, even with having to, like, be in school, you know. I grew up where a lot of the kids in my school on 9/11, their parents were working at the Pentagon because we lived that close to the Pentagon. And I still would trade none of the disaster, the extreme traumas of the world that I had to grow up in for how incredible of a time I was a kid in. Oh, no, Triple, that's terrible. But yeah, I mean, frick, the golden era of cartoons, Pokemon came out, Digimon came out, Yu-Gi-Oh was hype for a long time, and it sure still is. I fell off of it. Oh, Dragon Ball Z was making its first big play in the US. Exactly, Triple. I think that's the best way to summarize it. Codename Kit. Oh. Courage the Cowardly Dog, Cow and Chicken, Tamagotchi, which I learned is from the Nintendo Direct is Tamagotchi. Don't know how everyone I've known has been saying Tamagotchi all this time when the correct pronunciation is Tamagotchi. And then the Digimon, like, similar Digivices that were Tamagotchi alike. Oh yeah, man. I mean, TMNT, Power Rangers. Oh man, Dribby, I'm sorry. But look, internet is a great teacher too. And you yourself is a great teacher as well. Sometimes you know, sitting down with a cheap old keyboard piano that you find at a thrift store, you can teach yourself a lot more than you think. What up, Ellie? How's it going? Yep. Exactly, Triple. Exactly, Triple. I mean, yeah, take Eddie Van Halen. Eddie Van Halen, arguably one of the best, if not, you know, the best rock guitarist of all time. He pretty much had to build his guitar, and he kept on modifying his guitar to find his tone so that it could sound like he wanted it to sound, and that became his famous Frankenstein guitar. Whoa, friend, no way. You live somewhere in the world? That's crazy, friend. I too live on Earth. What if he did live in Nebraska? By the way, guys, how is the music level compared to the game level? Is the game too loud? What up, Marvin? Triple, that'd be so dope. That'd be so dope. Yeah, how's the lo-fi music vibes? Okay, sounds good. All right, cool. I just kind of have my monitor in the background. Yeah, they're kind of competing. Florida and Louisiana are kind of, two numbers, lowest being, all right, 13. Oh, well, all right, on lowest being 90. 113 and 172. All right, sweet, Triple. That's kind of what I was going for, is like music in the background, just kind of laid in there, not overpowering, and then my voice definitely audible. I was more worried about the game audio being like crushingly loud, all the selecting. 113 and 172. What up, Money Manager? I'm well, how are you? Is that your prediction, Drewby? No? Okay, alright. Not your prediction, got it. I'm... Nice, triple, nice. Yeah, if we get it at 142, that's going to be, like, crazy hype. Crazy hype. I mean, triple, I think we'll make it to 420 pretty quick. Like, I think realistically... Because this gets us roughly 120 encounters every hour. Is roughly at this speed that we're going. Maybe a little bit less. Let's call it 100 an hour. So 420 is, we're going to make it to 420 like so much quicker than we did with Dratini because we're not having to do all the catch mechanics. Okay, Drewby. Yeah, the soft reset time is what I'm not factoring. Well, basically what it is, we did 30 in... It's about 16 minutes to do 30 of them, then the soft reset. So yeah, it's more like 2 a minute plus soft reset. This is technically the end of Sun and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon era. So technically this is the very last game of Gen 7. Then Gen 8 was Sword and Shield. So this was the first Pokemon game released on the Switch, original Switch. Not the Switch 2, because that hasn't come out yet. What up, Brian? What is up, Brian? Oh, Brian, did we ever get the pink noodle? Did you see the short? It was absolutely insane. Oh man, Brian, you got it here. Do I even still have it saved? Oops. Here, Brian. There's the short. It's worth going and watching, and coming back in 57 seconds after you've seen it. It was too wild to not see a recap of. I absolutely could trade more than 30 at a time. I just only caught 30 of them. I felt 30 was a good even number, where I wasn't having to do too much leveling up to evolve, since I had to level them all up quite a lot to get them to evolve. Is this the last one? Oh, don't have any more. Yep, don't have any more. Alright. Let's go ahead and check. I'm gonna turn off the game audio. Alright, check summary. Is the list copyright free? What list? No shiny. Oh, no, this is game, it's, I mean, it's copyright free in the sense of game music. It's, you know, from Final Fantasy game. Brian, right? So yeah, in the sense of, oh, did I hit that too early? Money Manager, I actually am going to the Jersey City. Well, as of right now, I am. Oh, G-Dog, do you know which Pokemon Center? It's the one right by Koga's gym. Fuchsia City. Fuchsia City. So you need a normal Marowak, and now, here you go, G-Dog. But yeah, this lo-fi music is all music from Final Fantasy IX, and game audio is, it's not copyright free, but it's not copyright struck because video game people want people playing their video games on stream, so you can't. Most video game companies leave their music copyright free. I mean, Drewby, I think it did, like, you can always do egg hunting in Scarlet and Violet, which shows it the second it hatches, you know? No problem, G-Dog. Oh, I forgot to frickin'... Oh, alright, fine. So we're at 120 now. Alright, hold on. Okay, I'm running to the restroom. I will be right back. I'm also refilling my water. Restroom and refilling water. I'll be back in like 3-4 minutes. Hey y'all, sorry. I just realized that the lo-fi music wasn't playing on this. Let me fix that real quick. Window capture. There we go. And we move that all the way down here. All right, we're back. Sorry that the music stopped playing. I realized it when I was already out there. When I checked in to make sure it was playing and then realized it was dead silent. All right, back at the hunt. Oh, let me check in chat. Did I miss anything of importance? Brian, what emoji is that you sent? Is that like a glass of milk? Guys, I have a real strong feeling that I'm not even going to see the shiny when it happens. I have a real strong feeling that I'm just gonna completely miss the shiny. Glass of water, okay. Glass half full. Oh, friend, all that they're saying is, your username says you are favorite friend. It doesn't say, you know, YOU''RE is short for you are. So, basically, your username is you are favorite friend. If you want to say like I'm your favorite friend, it would be YOUR, no apostrophe, no E. So I think they were asking if that was on purpose or if you just were unaware. English grammar. It's a tricky one. Oh, Brian, I mean, we did a ton of Poker Rogue streams a couple months ago. We did a lot of Poker Rogue. Yeah, I mean, that was before we even started Let's Go. Back when it came out. The VODs are still definitely up on the channel somewhere. There you go, friend. You're all fixed up now. Thanks. Asco? Yes, it would show up. Right there as it's flying by. It would show up shiny. It would be the lighter purple body and the more tealish blue, almost Tears of the Kingdom-y color blue flame, bluish green. That's not a shiny. Not a shiny. So guys, just as a heads up, I did say that this would be a shorter stream since it is later. We'll get through this round of boxes, and that will be today's stream. I do hope to be back Friday night. Why am I streaming on Wednesday, Drewby? Is that the question? I don't understand the question. Oh, he breathes in. Well, as I had said in the Discord a bunch, Drewby, the plan was Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday this week. I mean, I've been putting a ton of updates in there, and pinging the stream squad with them. But was supposed to stream Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. What up, Big Hurts? Appreciate you bringing me luck. And my wife's flight out of the country ended up getting delayed on Sunday, so I'm not going to see her for over 3 months. So the fact that I could get 3 extra days with her, I canceled Monday and Tuesday and the earlier part of tonight's stream, and now you just get me for the latter half as she is in the air flying off, and I will see her in 3 months. But yeah, as I had said a bunch over the past many weeks and in Discord a lot, no streams next week, and of course no stream tomorrow, as I've said a bunch. Friday we should have somewhat of a stream, and then all next week is off while I am out of town. Yep, friend, that is how long. What are you talking about, Brian? It's 120. We've done 120 of them. Once this batch is done, we'll be at 150. Are you saying I missed 30 of them? Are we already at 150 and we are doing our next 30? I'm confused. No problem. Yeah, oh yeah, it'd be me manually typing numbers every 30 seconds would be painful. And I don't have a automated button yet to hit that. Oh, that was a perfect 2:12:12. Oh, that was a good on-screen time there for like 1 second. Haha, friend, you used it correctly there. Look at what I see what you did there. Dragonair hand drawn. You're saying you want me to draw? I am planning on drawing all these shinies for whenever I do that video, because I enjoyed doing that for the Emerald video. Oh, I see. Not a shiny. Not a shiny. But yeah, I know Fridays are sometimes hard for people to join for streams, so, you know, if you want to hang, we might even be doing something obscure, like Unite. Or something else. Maybe even a non-Pokemon game. There is a chance of a non-Pokemon. Maybe it's a Twitch only stream and we start out on Final Fantasy IX. Or maybe it's Unite. Maybe it's shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet. I don't know. Snivy, the entire Snivy line is my favorite Pokemon. Thank you for the like on Brian. Appreciate that. I don't know, that also the Switch 2 trailer today made me really want to play a couple different games. I never played the original Hollow Knight. That looks fun as all get out. All good, Umbreon. I think everyone's entitled to whether they want to get it or not. I'm definitely going to be getting it on release day. Or doing my best to get it on release day. We did get the Shiny Dratini. It was epic. It was so epic. Here's a link to a quick short where I edited it down. It was insane how it happened. The Dratini was absolutely insane how it happened. So, here's the thing about scalpers. Nintendo is doing something to very much give actual Nintendo fans first right on the consoles, which they didn't even highlight. And I think it's an incredible move, and I wish they would highlight it more. So, what Nintendo is doing via the Best Buy, Target, and all of them, whatever, they're selling it probably to scalpers as always. What Nintendo is doing is they are allowing you to sign up for pre-orders on Nintendo's eShop. Or not eShop, but, you know, Nintendo.com/shop. But the only people eligible to access those pre-orders are people who have already been a Nintendo Switch Online member for over 12 months. So you have to have already been a member. So scalpers can't go sign up for an NSO membership right now. They have to have already had it for at least 12 months. And on top of that, you have to have over 50 hours of gameplay recently. In the past 12 months, I think. So also, if you have a family account, only the head of the family can do it. So if scalpers by chance had, you know, a family account, they couldn't go request 5 from every family member. So, yeah, the fact that Nintendo is taking those big measures to make sure that hardcore Nintendo, because look, the only launch title, the only actual launch, straight up Nintendo launch title is Mario Kart. So like, you basically have to be hardcore enough. Thank you very much, Simplistic. Appreciate that. But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going to be. I'm gonna try and get it via Best Buy and stuff, so I can go pick it up at midnight. But if my best option is to go through Nintendo, through their system that is preventing scalpers from, at least preventing scalpers from getting more than one. No, exactly, G-Dog. Like, the fact that they're putting those stipulations to say, like, look, you can't decide today that you want to scalp these. If you want to scalp these, you're only getting one, and you have to have been paying us for at least 12 months for an NSO membership. It's brilliant. I love it. Because, like, look, if you're a dedicated Nintendo gamer, and you have the money to buy a Switch 2, you almost absolutely for sure have some form of an NSO membership. I disagree greatly, Brian. I disagree greatly. Its tealish, bluish, greenish flame is the best color flame ever. Because you know why? A flame that burns that color is a chemical burn. It burns and it's corrosive. It's one of the hottest, most intense, destructive burns you can have. Anytime you see a flame that color, it's a very toxic chemical that is very corrosive. It will rust through metal. All right. Let's see what time. Yeah, this is gonna be a good time to wrap up. Let's see. Will we get it on this last one? I also have to go check the box because there's a good chance I missed one. Who's that that's not being nice? Is this Skinmar? Is that his name? I have not played Marvel Rivals. No, I have not. Is that that's a phone game, right? Alright, I'm gonna go through these real quick. Did we miss a shiny? Did we miss a shiny? Did we miss a shiny? Did we? I don't think we missed a shiny. We didn't miss a shiny. Oh, PlayStation Steam game. Well, I no, I've not. I do play some games on Steam, but not that one. Is it really free or is it a gacha game? Is it like 100% free? Yeah, I do think, like I said, this is a... What up, Brewski? I just wanted to get on here and do a quick stream because I felt really bad for having to, you know, cancel 2.5 streams. And I know not many of you could make it this morning to my Nintendo Switch 2 Direct stream. So... tomorrow, no stream. Tomorrow, definitely no stream. Friday, however, I'm definitely planning on doing a stream. Whether it will be a regular one or a longer, it will probably just be a regular length one. But just a reminder, if you, yeah, it was a short one, but I did enjoy this one. I'm going to go ahead and actually real quick, oops, Discord, update the counter so I don't forget that. We're 150 encounters in. Look at that. We did some solid encounters today. But guys, if you want the most up-to-date info on when streams are happening or whatever, I am always, even as I'm just thinking through ideas, I'm putting them in Discord. And no, it does not work for Dis. I hit enter too early. But yeah, so also make sure you join the stream squad. Go to the Get Your Rolls tab in the Discord and make sure you sign up for that. So until Friday, I need to stop the clock. Did that do it? Yep, that did it. And until then, just remember, I still don't got a catchphrase. Have a great night, guys. Peace.